everyone, Ivy Gaming here, and today we're playing Watcher of Realms. For today's video, I'm gonna do an updated reroll guide. There's a lot of information we have that might not have been so obvious when we first started, so I think it's time that we let you new players, or you players with the frustrating starts to your accounts, get the real info for doing rerolls.
The finest blood for the most untainted soul.
So, rerolling. What is rerolling? Rerolling is starting an account, getting to the point where you can do some summons. Once you're there, if you don't like what you got, you start over and keep going and hopefully get the best start possible. This is where people try to summon to get a legendary or something really solid to start an account with instead of just starting with what you got. That's kind of the idea, is just getting the best start possible for an account. And well, right now, this weekend, as I'm posting this video over the weekend, there's an amazing event going on. So today, the best time you possibly could ask for doing a reroll or starting a new account at all. It's just insane. So right now we have Hatset and Sept, who are, well, Hatset is arguably the best character in the game. This is like if Raid Shadow Legends did like Terras as a 2x Void and a 10x Terras at the same time, or whatever you want to call it. It might be a bad example, but yeah, Arena Queen on a 10x and a 2x at the same time, and it's here. It's working. The event is here. It's so crazy. I can't believe I could actually summon on this. But this is actually here. Like, all of the current events are here. So if you're going to start a new account and you want to reroll, this is the time to do it. Also, in general, the weekends are just the best time to start fresh or do your rerolling overall, because this is when there are events going on that maybe you can take advantage of when you open the game and these events are turned on. So this is really cool. Some of the events will say you're supposed to have your account active for 4 days, so nothing might show up. But other events like this one, it's showing up. I don't really know the stipulation, but hey, it's here and it's wonderful. And this cannot be a better time. So pretty much what I'm saying is download the game. You can use BlueStacks LD player, mobile device, or PC. And you can go into the account without actually connecting an account. So if you like to do rerolls where you don't connect an account, where you just go in, see if you like what you get, you connect an account. If you don't like what you get, you don't connect the account and you just start over. You can easily do that, wipe the data, restart again, and keep trying. So I'm just so happy that this is such good timing that I had to make a new video for rerolling. So pretty much, I actually had started this and I realized I wanted to get to the point where I can tell you guys when to start the reroll process. So it doesn't take that long at all, but what you want to do is you have to go through chapter 1. After you go through chapter 1 of the kind of forced tutorial, make sure you actually complete chapter 1, and then you'll open the summoning event. The summoning will force you to do one summon, which you'll get Maureen. Everybody gets Maureen. That's just how it is. There are rigged summons in the beginning. Not surprising, right? But yeah, so once you get that Maureen, then you're going to have to go in here and do like your first battle in chapter 2 of campaign. Once you do the first battle of chapter 2 of campaign, then you can actually get out of everything. You can get out, you can click your settings, you can go enter promo codes, which is why we're here. You can check your mail, which is why I wanted to do this, because the mail is where you're going to collect those rewards from the promo codes. So before we even get in, before we even summon, I can't believe how much is actually here. At the moment of me recording this video, making a brand new account on a brand new device, we just got 550 diamonds. A stamina potion, another stamina potion, rename scroll. Okay, cool stuff. Yay, let's go. So that's not a bad start. All right, we claimed all for sure. Yes. Now we can close it. All right. Oh, I guess I gotta mark them all as red. Okay, fine. Go away. But now we can actually access all of the panels. So the first thing I would say to do is to go in and enter all of the current promo codes. So I already put a video out on all of the current promo codes, but I'm not going to make you guys go rewatch that video. So I'm going to go through and enter all of these and see which ones are still working. And yeah, we're gonna show you guys all the current promo codes and see how much resources we can get from what's currently active. Of course, these are promo codes, guys. They're not guaranteed to work forever. Sometimes they expire, but these are going to be all of the codes that are currently working as of starting a new account fresh on a new device with no email, no nothing attached yet. We have WOR Launch 713. WOR Launch 713. Item redeemed. WOR 123. WOR 123. Redeemed. WOR 777. WOR 777. WOR 888. WOR 888. WOR 601. WOR 601. Redeemed as well. We have Welcome WOR. Welcome WOR. WOR Apex. WOR APPEX. WOR APPEX. Redeemed. Sail the Seven Seas with the number 7. SAILTHE. Number 7. SEAS. Sail the 7 seas with the number. Redeemed. I actually expected that one to be expired, but that's all we have for now. I don't have a current promo code for myself as a content creator at the moment, but if I do, I will make an updated video. But I wanted to show all of the current promo codes, and I wanted to see what we actually get when you, I can't believe all these, when you do them. So that's everything that is currently working, which is so good. I love when games let their promo codes actually last for a while, because it actually allows people to have some sort of fun and extra excitement starting off, not just whatever events are happening, because sometimes you would have missed the launch events for the game, but letting the promo codes still work is just so nice for new players to have a little bit of free stuff. And it's not like game-breaking stuff. It's only 8 summons and a little bit of diamonds. It's not crazy. So it's not crazy, but that was awesome, right? That was a really nice set of rewards to start off and be able to summon. So as you can see, we have summoning events now, and now we can go in and summon. This gives us a 10 pull with diamonds. In this game, you can do 10 pulls with diamonds, which is great. This could be your first 10 pull. You can just do it and hope for the best. And you could also just do these 8 individual summons, see what you got. If you don't like it, you can leave. This is one part of the reroll process here that you could decide whether to do it now and then stop, or you could take a little extra time and finish your chapter 2 campaign, where you'll get some more summons along the way and some more diamonds. So that's kind of up to you if you want to get the extra summon. But I think what we'll do for the sake of this is I will just do these summons now. Why not? Let's do it. Let's see what happens on this account. 10 pull with diamonds. You will get a rigged answer here. It just is what happens. I probably should have done a single pull because it would have guaranteed the Tazira. I wonder if that's regretful. So it might actually be better to do single pulls because they guarantee you a marksman. There's a few different ones. Unfortunately, she's the worst of the bunch, I would say. I'm not going to worry about doing that. But hey, we can get some other stuff along the way too. I guess it's not rigged to only get the marksman in that first 10 pull. Laurel is part of the 10 times event. She has a little bit of a cheese where you can recall her and take advantage of rage regen. Look at all these epics, hey! starting off with a bunch of epics. Unfortunately, though, they're not great ones. Although, again, Laurel does have some pretty cool use. So this is where you could accept, boom, and go and do more. So one other really fun thing in this game, if you're working on a reroll and you're trying to decide whether to keep the account or not, you can actually go and sell your rares, but you can't do that right away. I just want to mention that. One thing that's really nice in this game is selling rares and you get more diamonds back, but I'm not sure exactly when that feature opens. Maybe it's after chapter 2, after completing it, but you'll see a little $ right here above the little chart. And you can actually start selling your heroes. You could lock the ones that are good or the ones you need for fusions. Like Cuke has a really cool ability. We can use him for his Lord bonus. Unfortunately, we got Ardent and him. Those are not the greatest, but Laurel is okay. But you're going to use what you got early on. Unless you decide to reroll, which is what we're talking about now. So like right now, if that's it, I would not keep this account. Of course, that is not good. But let's go see if we can possibly get any more summons to be able to do at least one more, right? We want to see if in any way possible we can at least get another summon or two for a proper 10 pull. I'm a fan of 10 pulls. I don't know about you guys, but I am more so a fan of 10 pulls. So we're in clear red dot phase. Go ahead, click the daily gifts. Click the bundle. I think this actually gets us a 10 pull right away. It allows you to do 20 pulls. Yep, here's the single. Okay, so we get one free summon, and that's our other 10 pull. It's perfect, right? So this is where you would decide whether or not we're going to keep this account, and then you'd move on and reroll if you don't like it. I know this sounds crazy, but that's how some people take the rerolling. You just spend as little time as possible getting some heroes, and then if you don't like what you got, if you don't get the legendary in the first couple 10 pulls, you move on and you start a new account and keep trying. But again, you can take it another step further, push through chapter 2, our campaign, and see if you get some more resources along the way while doing so that allow you to do at least one more 10 pull thanks to the diamonds, and then you'll have a few more as well for the shards themselves. So just something to think about depending on how you decide to reroll and how fast and efficient you are. And one of the biggest questions when it comes to rerolling, of course, is who do you reroll for, right? Well, depending on the event, like the one I showed in this video, Hatsa, well, she is arguably one of the best heroes in the game, so you can't go wrong. Setram is also absolutely top tier, so be very happy if you get him. He is so much fun. But overall, if you're pulling and you're getting some epics, you got other legendaries and you're curious if they're good or not, I just want to give a shout out to Mabucket's website here. He has a wonderful tier list that's detailed. It has these little descriptions of the heroes. It says the areas they're good at, not just a general tier list, which can be a bit frustrating, honestly, because it's too general. This actually is very specific about how the heroes are. Of course, it is a tier list at the end of the day, which means it's mostly one person's opinion. So take it like, you know, still have your own opinion about things. Of course, try and experiment with whatever you want to. But when it comes to starting a new account, especially with rerolls, if you want to know what you got is good, come over here to Mabucket's site. If anything is above an A, you're probably pretty solid. Don't you worry. There's some really amazing epics in this game that are almost as good or better than legendaries. Like we'll call out Maul here as I shem on him. There's some really good lords like Pyros and Lunaria. Baron is one of the best defenders in the game, and he's only an epic. Iona you can buy for $5, but she's harder to pull. Vortex, one of the best healers, etc. So don't be too frustrated if you start a new account and you don't get a legendary, but you get some really strong epics. You could be off to a pretty good start. And then you can decide to keep the account or not. If you like what you got, in order to bind the account, you're just going to go here to the player profile settings, and then you're going to connect an account. You can connect to Google Play Games. They do connect separately. VK is very easy. Facebook, either anything is easy to connect to. You can connect to multiple things, so you're extra secure if you really like that account as well. So I'm quite happy that that the summoning events actually show up for the sake of rerolling, and now is probably the best time you could possibly ask for doing so. It's so good. And I really can't imagine there being a better time to reroll than like right now with a 2 times and a 10 times for a really good hero. And you can see all of the rate info if you're curious about exactly what the rates are. They're not great, but hey, it is what it is. It's a gacha game, and maybe you can get lucky. But that's all for today's video. I wanted to go ahead and do those rerolls with you guys, or do this reroll guide for you guys, and show you that you can actually really take advantage of the summoning events on the weekend. It just depends on the week. Some weeks they might not show up if it's just a basic 2 times. Other times they might show up if it's a 10 times. I don't really know. Definitely go ahead and do those rerolls. Try for new accounts. Start a new account if you want to do a new series or new free-to-play or something, and you want to do it on a weekend where you can take advantage of these fun events. And then, yeah, if you like the account, connect it, save it, move on, and enjoy your fancy new account. Hope this was helpful, guys. Rerolling is luckily very easy in this game, so go for it. Why not? Try a few, but don't let it get you frustrated. Eventually, just take what you get if you get too frustrated, because that's not going to help for a good start to the game. Keep in mind, you're supposed to have fun, and just because your first 20 or 30 summons are terrible doesn't mean you're not going to get a really good legendary very soon. Rumor has it all new accounts seem to get a legendary within their first 70 pulls, so don't worry, you'll get one.